Ever held an antique and felt weird, like it was watching you? Or maybe you've heard stories of objects so cursed they ruin lives, destroy families, or even, gulp, bring death. Today we're diving into the world of cursed objects. Are they real, or just legends wrapped in spooky coincidences? Buckle up because this is about to get weird and possibly dangerous. Also, if your lights start flickering while you watch this, that's probably just bad wiring. Probably. Let's start with something ridiculously expensive, the Hope Diamond. A dazzling, deep blue 45-carat gem worth over $200 million today. If I owned it, I'd probably wear it everywhere. Grocery store, DMV, Taco Bell drive-thru. But history says that would be a horrible idea. This beauty was allegedly stolen from a Hindu temple in the 1600s, because of course it was. The priests cursed it, as you do when someone jacks your sacred jewel. And from that moment on, disaster followed every poor soul who owned it. The French king, Louis XVI, beheaded, his wife, Marie Antoinette, also beheaded, some rich guy named Jacques Collet, suicided, a Greek merchant, drove off a cliff. Even the man who delivered it to the Smithsonian was in a car crash the same day. So, yeah, maybe some things should stay in temples. Just saying. Ah, the Dybbuk box, a haunted wine cabinet with a demon inside, because of course a demonic entity would pick that of all things. Not a mansion, not a creepy attic, nope, a glorified liquor cabinet. This thing was bought by a guy on eBay, because clearly if there's one place to buy cursed objects, it's eBay. He immediately had horrifying nightmares, his hair started falling out and his house caught fire. Fast forward and Hollywood gets involved. They make The Possession, a horror movie based on it. And what happens? The movie set basically self-destructs. Lights explode, people get injured, and oh yeah, the storage facility with all the movie props burned to the ground. At what point do we stop blaming coincidences and start blaming demon-infested furniture? This painting, The Hands Resist Him, was put up on eBay with a warning that it was literally haunted, and for once it wasn't a clickbait scam. Beware, this painting will ruin your life. Seems a little extreme, right? Until people started reporting that the figures in the painting moved at night, like the little boy straight up walked out of the frame. One owner even set up a camera and swore they caught the doll coming to life. And if that wasn't terrifying enough, people who just looked at photos of the painting online started reporting nausea, anxiety, and some straight up claimed bad luck followed them for weeks. If you start feeling queasy right now, that's probably just your problem. Good luck. Okay, Hollywood dramatically changed Annabelle for the movies. In real life, she's not some gothic cracked porcelain nightmare, she's just a regular Raggedy Ann doll. Cute, right? Wrong. Annabelle is locked away in a museum behind glass with a priest blessing the case weekly. And let me tell you, when an actual priest feels the need to sprinkle holy water on a stuffed toy, you do not mess with it. One guy ignored the warnings, banged on the glass, and laughed. That same day, motorcycle accident, did not survive. Moral of the story, don't mock haunted dolls. And also maybe just don't own dolls at all. Ever. A chair, just a chair, that kills people. Back in the 1700s, a murderer named Thomas Busby cursed his favorite chair before being executed, saying that anyone who sat in it would die soon after. You'd think people would listen. But nope. And guess what, it worked. Soldiers who sat in it, dead within days. A guy who made fun of the curse, car accident the same afternoon. The pattern was so terrifying that the museum displaying it had to nail it to the ceiling just to stop people from testing their luck. That's right, it is so cursed that the best solution was to make it unsittable. So, are these objects actually cursed, or is it all psychological? Our brains making connections where there are none? Science says we love patterns, and sometimes a run of bad luck just feels supernatural. But then again, maybe we shouldn't mess with ancient artifacts, haunted paintings, or evil dolls, just in case. And if you suddenly start having nightmares tonight, well, you should probably move, quickly.